music videos. I realized today that YouTube doesn't recommend me any music videos.
And he got $2 million in coverage all online. Life insurance made easy. Check it out today at ethos.com.
When you really philosophize about it, there's one thing you don't have.
So I just got back online, and like I'm using YouTube with my phone, and like I swiped all the way to the right to music, and then I scrolled down, and then YouTube only shows me music mixes that I already listened to, like some old school trance classics, techno songs that I listen to. And there's no music videos, cause like I remember using YouTube with my PlayStation, and then I remember like seeing like it took me to the part where there's music videos, and it was like the top music videos that's getting traction. And so it would play like a music video, and then play another one, and then play another one that's like mainstream stuff or popular on YouTube, like like Russ. I think that's how I seen a Russ video. Because there's this guy, Russ, that makes his own music. Like, he makes his own beats, and then he makes his own songs. And I remember watching one of his music videos, and it was really slow, and I was like, damn, this song right here put me to sleep. Like, this song is dangerous when you're driving. It'll put you to sleep. But, like, I've never seen a Taylor Swift music video. One of the last music videos I remember seeing was, like, Britney Spears, Her Prerogative or something. So, damn YouTube. Why ain't y'all recommending music videos on my feed? Like, obviously I love music. Where's all the music recommendations? Why is it just, you know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. It makes no sense. So, do y'all watch music videos? How does it show up? Like, is it on the top? Because every time, like, I'm using YouTube on my phone, like, if I go all the way to the bottom, it'll start recommending me songs I already done listened to. Like, seriously, like, I haven't watched a music video that's got millions of views in years, I think. Crazy. Because I remember seeing, like, Kodak Black music videos. Like, once you get into the rap part, it just start recommending, like, rap videos. But, like, I don't know. The music videos are gone from my recommendations. I couldn't find them for like 5 minutes just now, before I went live. So, like, are y'all watching a music video right now? I forgot to shave. Thought I was gonna go to sleep. I was sitting here listening to Fox News. Fox News, they had a comedy show, and it was funny. And then CNN is over there, and I realized that, like, my channel was stuck on CNN for, like, a couple years. And they didn't ever play anything that's funny on there. But Fox News is reassuring, according to the president that's a Republican. CNN leans more towards Democratic or liberal. So yeah. Yeah, but they've been talking about the plane that crashed over there in Canada. It was a plane that flipped upside down trying to land. The wind was blowing really hard, and it flipped upside down, and luckily no one died, but like I heard it was four people that was critically injured. Well, first they said they was critically injured, then they said that there was nobody um, critically injured, like they were in stable condition. But damn, the more I mess with it, the higher it get. Yeah, but I just realized that today. Where's all the music videos? I ain't watched a music video in a while. This YouTube bubble is real. It'll keep you distracted. It'll keep you distracted with a bunch of drama. I'm trying to stay in a feel-good mood, but I was like, just keeping up to date with what was going on in the world, and now, like, my homepage is just a bunch of drama. Like the war and politics and investment channels, and then it's just a bunch of complainism. But how y'all been? I hope y'all been alright. Doing good. Try not to stay in the YouTube bubble that they have y'all in. You know, you gotta break out of it every now and then. Don't just consume and consume and consume whatever comes on your feed. You gotta get out of it. It changes. You know, it changes over time, whatever you want to change on there, like whatever you search, because once I started watching like UFC fights and kickboxing and stuff, like it started recommending me a bunch of that, and it still ain't stopped. And I ain't clicked on one yet, and it's been like a whole week, and it's still showing me fights. So I wonder if I search music videos, like mainstream, whatever. Because for a while it was, because I had subscribed to Nuclear Records, Nuclear Blast Records, like Fear Factory was signed onto them. And it was showing up on my feed for a little while, but I didn't watch a lot of it. And it disappeared. Because it's a bunch of heavy metal. It's a bunch of heavy metal music videos. You know, like I used to get on that World Star Hip Hop and then watch rap music. WorldStarHipHop.com. Yeah, but I ain't seen none of that in years. Like the other day, I was listening to jazz music from that's playing on cable. So like I wrote down that song from Harry Connick Jr. You know, like I like a lot of different types of music. It ain't just rap and hip hop and rock and heavy metal and techno. But I don't get recommended none of that no more. I don't know if I ever did, honestly. You know, what say you? What you got? What you gotta say about it? If you even see a music video, where's all the music videos? How do I get to watch a music video? YouTube hiding the music videos from me. I'm tired of seeing people get blown up by bombs attached to drones. I keep clicking not interested, not interested. I thought about the other day, what if, yesterday, what if the tanks had, like, what if the tanks blew air? Because the drones are flying in with rotors. What if they, like, blew air like a shockwave? Self-defense tactic. Like a defensive tactic. It's crazy. It's like I thought that they would have some kind of radar frequency jammer or something, but they're using fiber optic lines so they can't be jammed or something. But yeah, some of them are propelled with a propeller on front and they have wings, like the ones they got from Iran. But the majority of them are like quadcopters. Anyways, where's all the music videos? I don't know. I might have to try harder. That used to be one of my favorite things about TV, watching MTV, music television. Yo, why is it lagging so bad all of a sudden? It's lagging. Hmm. Favorite music videos. You know, that's how Lil Peep got popular from making his own music videos on YouTube. Um, a lot of artists get famous from just starting off on YouTube. They don't even sign no label or nothing. You know, for like 10 years now. Like, I don't know how long, but it's been a long time. But like I found out about Lil Peep from Facebook, cause like he died. Like I don't remember, but like I just remember like getting into his music, and I'm like, this is emo stuff. It's that emo stuff. And he was only like 20 years old, cause he died when he was 21. But like I had burned a CD that had like my favorite Lil Peep songs on there, and then like it just started making me sad because like he was just kind of crazy. But so yeah, Lil Peep made me cry. I cried about Lil Peep. Yeah, I cried about Lil Peep. Lil Peep was a sad dude. He was a sad dude because he was always talking about killing himself in the songs and shit. It was weird. And it's like he wanted to OD, and he was like tempting fate and like making songs about it like it was cool and shit. And that's why it was so sad. Cause my little bro died. Like my little bro committed suicide when he was 18. And like I was thinking, damn, I could have made like a video about life after death, proof of life after death from a ghost. Cause I had that glass um, that covered the picture frame that he wrote on, told me he was sorry with his name. And it was just really creepy. But I wanted him to tell me something. I was trying to talk to him. You know, like I remember sitting in the bathroom, like coming home from the funeral, like all that was really sad and everything. But like when I finally got home, there was a plane that was like a stunt plane, and it did a backflip like twice, and they had the smoke coming out of the end of it. And I remember looking up, and it was a heart, but he made a heart. I never told anybody about that. You know, we forget about all the positive things around folks, and then we're just like filled with negativity, and the negativity comes out first, and then we forget about all the positive, and then we want to say positive stuff later. But by that time, it's usually, you know, the conversation is about over. So it's like we try to just brain dump. We try to just ramble and brain dump, and like we forget to say a lot of these positive things. Where's all the music videos? Going on 20 minutes, I had one viewer. They came, they saw, and they dipped out. Wonder if Spotify is gonna add music videos. I could get paid for my ideas. Warren Buffett said people can get paid for their ideas, but he didn't explain where to go or how. I didn't know people could get paid for their ideas. I got an idea. Spotify need to add music videos since they're so good with the music. Cause YouTube ain't. I don't know. I'm just being honest. And then I had the thought, well, what if I was on desktop? Like, what if I was on like a real computer? Would that, like, would it show me the music videos on that homepage? Favorite music videos. I don't know. It's been so long. Them's a lot of old music videos I just thought about. Ain't none of them my favorites, so I didn't mention them. I've watched Slayer music videos, POD music videos, Korn music videos, Head PE. Man, I used to love Head PE, but I can't play their music. It's copyright claimed. One of my favorite music videos from Head PE was Bartender. Bartender was dope. It was from the year 2000, and it was in California. And at the end of the music video, he's like sitting on the ground, like over there in the Californian hills. That was back when he had long dreadlocks. Or was it braids? Could have been braids. Before he got the dreadlocks. I don't know. Fear Factory. Fear Factory made a badass video called Fear Campaign, and they got like a naked man like in between two dogs, and it's like two police dogs, and they're all barking at him, and he's like acting like he's really scared, really fearful. He don't want the attack dogs to bite him. Fear Campaign is dope. Uh, Yeah, they made a music video with a cover of the song called Cars. That one came on MTV that I remember back in the day. What else? I don't know, like people used to make like their own music videos to like Deftones songs. Those are cool. Like insects, moths, flowers, and just women walking in the woods type stuff. It's just weird. Um, I'm trying to think. Yeah, my hair looked good when I got out of the shower. It was nice and flat, but I didn't put any product in it, and it just get bigger and bigger. uh, I think I watched. I think I recently watched some Soulfly music videos. Soulfly is dope. I haven't watched a lot of country music videos. Like I say, they don't come up on my feed. Ah, techno music videos. I did watch the old Charlotte DeWitt music video, Weltschmerz, Wel Weltschmerz, or something like that. It's like someone's in a onesie, like one of them nylon spandex onesies. Um, yeah, so like when I got real into techno, like I looked up Charlotte DeWitt, see if she had any music videos, and she did. It was like back in 2015 or something. Because her first song was, like, her first name was Raving George. She made a song called Slaves, and it's got like a choir in the background, like that choir sample. I don't think it has a music video, but she like made a song with some singer that's not quite techno. And then I got into like all the older electronic music videos, and like somebody made a playlist about it, so I saved it. But it's a bunch of like old music videos that probably played in Europe, like United Kingdom stuff. I made a couple music videos. They suck, but I thought they was good. Well, I got a few GIFs, and then I put them together. The last one that I made, it was copyright claimed, so it didn't get any views. But it's a good song though. It's called Friends by damn, what's the name of it? It ain't Rufus Du Sol, but it's another artist from Australia, because Rufus Du Sol is from Australia. Night Tales. Yeah, it's Night Tales. The name of the song is Friends. NightTales. And the name of the song is Friends, but like I made a GIF music video and it didn't get any views because it's copyright claimed. But the other one that I did was Red Armor by Nikki Estrefi. I think it's a European techno artist, Nikki Estrefi. That one's a music video that I made from a couple GIFs. Niki Estrefi, Istrefi. And then the other one that I made is from Perk and Passarella Death Squad, and the name of the song is Temperatures Rising. And I made that music video with a couple clips and a GIF. A couple clips from Gran Turismo and a GIF. If you don't know what GIFs are, they're like 10 second, like 10 or 20-second clips. But you go to like GIFs, like you search for GIFs, you know, from Google or whatever browser that you use, like DuckDuckGo or something. And it's so I found a lot of GIFs on there, so I just saved a couple that I liked, and then I inserted them in to the editor when I was making the music video. But I had the songs ready to go. Like I just didn't keep on going because I saw that they only got like 30 or 40 views. Now it's probably like 200, but it's been like 3 years ago. Ain't nobody gonna cramp my style. Ain't nobody gonna hold me down. Oh no. He's got to keep on moving. Don't worry, toot toot, toot toot, toot toot. Be happy, toot toot, toot toot, toot toot. Somebody made a music video called Techno Horse. Techno Horse. Somebody put a couple techno songs on there with like some clips of like black horses and stuff, like running out the barn or something on the racetrack. Damn. I look like Kung Lao. Kung Lao from Mortal Kombat. Man, I broke my finger. That bitch hurts sometimes. That's messed up. That's my drawing finger. And that was years ago. It still hurts sometimes when I twist it. I know I qualify for weed. I got that arthritis in multiple places. My neck, my back, my toe, 2 toes, and 1 finger. My shoulders. How many music videos y'all watched today? None. Y'all gonna go watch a music video now? Yes? Scheiße. There are no music videos on my feed. Where are the German music videos? Why, YouTube? Why has you not recommended me no German techno music videos? I do not see none. Where are they? Where's all the Swedish music videos? Where's all the Finnish music videos? Where's all the music videos from Denmark? I am tired. I am tired of listening to YouTubers complain about everything that is on the news. As all they do is complain what is on the news. They look at the news and then they complain about it for hours. I am not interested in that. There's gotta be like a new anti-complaining campaign or something. That's what I like about music videos, you know, there's uplifting ones, there's ones that are like emotional, there's some that'll like make you cry. Uplifting, feel good music, I like that shit. Every now and then I love some heavy metal, you know, get your mind right, you know, just get some kind of adrenaline pumping. You know, like I used to keep a good heavy metal album with me riding around. And I just realized yesterday I ain't seen a music video in a long time. Or was it today? I don't know. Either way. Yeah, but I use Spotify so much. I seen some podcasts the other day and it had video. There's video podcasts on Spotify.
Tackling Life with Fred and Sydney, brought to you by
Spotify don't have a bunch of them scam ads like YouTube does, but the ads do get stuck.
You know why? It's so easy to tackle subscriptions with Experian.
Easy.
They can help cancel those subscriptions that we don't even need. When you get to save your time and your money, I'll go tackle those quarterbacks, even though it's hard. Download the Experian app now.
CIDP is no walk in the park.
That's true.
But I think that they're high too.
Same. It's the first major innovation in CIDP treatment in over 30 years.
Bitcoin Hytrulo has been proven to significantly reduce the risk of symptoms getting worse.
My CIDP can be treated with
Honestly, I think after a while playing music on YouTube, they'll censor the video. If it's got too much other content playing in it, I think they censor the video. Shadow ban it. Because I see this live streamer that's always live streaming and he doesn't talk and he's always listening to some other, like somebody else's conversation. And like, you know, when I go to subscriptions and I start scrolling down, I'll see like he went live for like an hour and 50 minutes or like an hour or something, and it'll have 0 views. But I don't know, like YouTube's kind of laggy because the YouTube Studio app will show like that one has more correct numbers. Like YouTube is slower on catching up on the numbers.
Well, what'd you do? We got Nugenix Total T. Nugenix Total T is the unique man-boosting formula powered by Tesno, a key ingredient shown to boost testosterone starting in just 2 weeks.
Oh man, I lost my tweezers. I don't know where my tweezers are at. I used to pluck these. I shaved them the other day. They're getting thicker. My unibrow gonna come in. My unibrow gonna come in if I keep shaving it. I don't know why women be shaving their eyebrows so much. Trying to get thicker hair. But it seems to be a big thing with like a lot of those Latinas. They be coloring their eyebrows black. But it don't look right though. It just looks like a shiny black spot. Yep. Where's all the music videos? I haven't watched a single music video all year. That's sad. Anyways, I'm done ranting about that, or at least just expressing my opinion. I'm not really ranting or raving. Yeah, like I used to look up raver music videos to see if anybody made some. And they did. There are some. Yeah, last time I was watching music videos, I got onto this like weird, like different language type stuff. And then I seen that over there in India they have like Bollywood. It's like Indians' version of Hollywood. And I watched a few of those music videos. Somebody even made a music video in the video editor on GTA 5. Like, I never learned how to use that thing. I wasn't interested in trying to use that. It was always like complicated. It wasn't very user friendly. But somebody made a music video like and put a rap song on it, Wood Grain Wheel by Slim Thug. It was funny. And I posted it on my Facebook like a long time ago. Back when I was playing a lot of GTA 5.
And we're actually talking about expressing information. They are suppressing information. If you watch CBS News, they don't even talk about the scandals that the money is going to. Sri Lankan transgenders are getting electric cars. It's costing millions of dollars. They don't tell you about that. We tell you about it. It's colorful, it's witty, it's interesting, and it goes viral. That's the difference. They are late to the game, and there's no way they're catching up.
What you did a little deep dive today on Fort Knox.
That I did. The interesting thing about Fort Knox is that the K is silent. Did you know that? KNOX. And K stands for Krugerrands, which suggests that perhaps there's less gold in Fort Knox than you think. You know, Fort Knox is evil. In 1933, Jesse, a few years before you were born, FDR declared private ownership of gold to be illegal and then took it under the threat of imprisonment.
Damn, that's fucked up.
We didn't steal it from the Indians the way it was supposed to be. It was stolen from us. And then a year later, he doubled the price of the gold. And since then, it hasn't been audited since 1953, 148 million troy ounces of gold, and we don't know if it's actually
They took
there.
people's
What if it's
gold
not there at
because of
all?
the war.
I know. What if it's, I don't know, what if Dr. Phil has it? I have no idea. Poor Michael Steele. If he doesn't do that
I don't
every
know,
day,
really.
he doesn't have a job. He's the guy you go to for the exploding head move. He's like that stress ball. You know the stress ball you squeeze, the little things pop out.
Now we all have
He
paper
has to
money.
do that every day because he used
Unless
to be the former RNC
We
chair
go buy gold.
14 years ago.
And even then, it could
And
be
he became the former RNC chair back then.
could be
He's
tough
been
trying to
milking
get
that
the
ever since.
real deal.
It's not relevant. It's as relevant as saying Ted Bundy was a Boy Scout. He was, believe it or not. I even did research on that. What's hilarious about the protest, and then I'll shut up, although people want me to keep talking, those protests are the same exact game plan that is used by USAID and other countries, which is to undermine foreign countries with the sitting governments in those countries by creating discontent. You know they're funding it because the people shouting the loudest are the ones who are on the payroll. The protest really is no different than a guy screaming at a cop because he wants to look through the back of his car because he can smell the pot and the booze.
Judge, the president won a case today with the courts. The judicial branch is saying the president, as the head of the executive branch, has the authority to do what he's doing.
Presidents do it all the time. Everyone in the executive branch of government is the same as Elon Musk. They're not elected. There's something called a special government employee, and the special government employee, there are thousands of them. There are advisors, they're experts, they're consultants. These are people that the POTUS, the president, appoints, and they have to do their jobs. And what cracks me up about Michael Steele is he's saying, show that you give a damn. Well, they did. They voted for Donald Trump because they cared about the border in their pocket, and they cared about crime, and they cared about inflation. And then he says they got.
Man, I just ate not too long ago. How am I getting hungry again?
Clapper. when he testified before Congress and said, well, we don't really spy on Americans, and then shifts his eye to the
Well,
left
that
and says,
really makes me.
well, not wittingly. You know, his outrage is so misplaced, and it's simply an example of their attempt to maintain political power. It's not about the American people. It's not about us. It's about their maintaining their power. And I just have two more points to make. Now they're going into the IRS. And the IRS has a system, and Jesse, you talked about antiquated systems. The IRS system, I think, was built in the 60s. And it is so antiquated that their IT system has failed all the fraud that they have since identified. And Lois Lerner, unfairly targeted 501c3s that were conservatives, and nothing happened to her. You know, that's what happens on the left. We just forgive everybody on the left if they can do something wrong. Well, that's not going to happen anymore because with Elon Musk, they're identifying crazy things like NIH, National Institute of Health. You say, you can't cut back on that. You can't let people go. The bottom line is they've got studies on the effect of meditation on parents. It's all waste and fraud so that they can keep jobs when they're not in power.
Right. It's like some of these things, Jessica, you could say, well, maybe they are worthwhile programs, but do they need to be paid for by federal dollars?
I've got to buy some new pants long enough so I don't be flooding like that.
Even slightly successful, the government will be leaner, there'll be less waste, fraud, and abuse, and they could do more with what they have.
Totally, and I think Michael Steele was talking about elected officials from the
See?
Democratic Party. He wasn't yelling about rank and file Democrats. He was to the party infrastructure. You're doing this all wrong. Like having rallies in Washington D.C. is not getting the message out about what the real implications of these cuts are. And yeah, whatever Jesse says, I mean, maybe we'll find out next week that it's as true as the condoms to Gaza. But there's real stuff in stores. Oh, cool.
I did.
Okay, so he made that up. Don't bother fact checking it. It was made up. You need to talk about the 3,400 people from the fire service that were fired. For instance, I mean, Donald Trump was out in California talking about how we need more people working on this, that you need to be raking the leaves, that we're firing people. They're 57%.
Dude, I had a dream last night. Sorry, if you're a woman and I'm calling you dude, I don't.
Firing these disease detectives when we have measles outbreaks.
Dudes and dudettes.
Go out to your home constituents and talk about that. The nuclear weapons workers that were fired and then they had to get rehired because that was
I had a dream I was walking and found a bag, like 2 bags of drugs
flipped over
on the
in
Ground.
Canada, that they're firing air traffic controllers and they're showing root cause not based
And
on
then I
performance
got
or
stuck in this
conduct.
factory, like,
They're
walking
firing
around.
Valentine's Day at 7 p.m.
And then I was trying to get out of the parking lot.
The best day of the year.
It was crazy.
These
Like,
are real stories that are affecting Americans on the ground.
I got in this car and I was trying to take off, and then it was like,
Linking the Holocaust to free speech, of all things.
it was crazy. But it was an adrenaline rush. Like, I felt like I had a whole bag of ecstasy pills. I had a whole bag of free ecstasy pills in my pocket. I was ready to go.
At Ameriprise Financial, we know our clients are so much more than clients.
I found a bag of drugs one time while I was doing community service. I was walking down the road picking up trash. You know, we would get like in and out of the van, like one of these big Ford F-350 vans, or it was an F-250 van. It's not an F, it's an E. E350, it was in 250. And E, Joey, E. It's hard to say E. Yeah, there was like 20 of us. And we was walking and picking up trash with those, you know, the handles where you pull it and it's got like 2 things on the bottom that's with rubber and they clamp down. Yeah, like I had one of those. And like I found a little baggie. It was a little baggie like this. And it had some white crystals in it, so it looked like meth. It looked like some methamphetamine. And I put it in my pocket. But then, like, towards the end of the day, I threw it away. I threw it away. Yep. You know? Yeah, there's a chance it could have been good. There's also a chance it could have been tainted, you know? I don't know. But these days, you know, if you can only do a little bit, scared there's gonna be something else in it. You know, test your drugs. Buy test kits. It ain't gotta be like that. Music videos about meth. Yeah. No. I'm sure there's plenty of them. Positive ones. Meth is a lot of fun. Straight dopamine. The good meth. It feels good. But like, word to that Sublime, you know, like on Sublime where he was like at the end of the album and he's like, "Oh yeah, your mom called. She said you guys need to take a nap." Cuz they were tweakers, tweaking all night. Tweaking all night. Like that dude from Head PE, he said he don't like to be whenever he was tweaking in his, like, he would just go to his room. Like, he didn't want to be out in public tweaking. So it'd probably be the same live streaming. Don't want to be live streaming while you tweaking. But I thought I saw a chick tweaking the other night, and I got all hyper. I was like, hell yeah. She tweaking. But like, she confused herself because she took the chat off. I was like, damn. Yeah, they've been playing that Steppenwolf song on some commercial about drugs today on Fox. Some kind of drug. You know, Big Pharma. And it's Steppenwolf, Born to Be Wild. And I'm like, that song right there, that's a motivational song. That song's motivational as fuck. You know, like, that's the kind of song that I could have like on my alarm, or just that song need to be playing every day, like in the morning. Born to be wild. Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. Whatever comes our way. Yeah, I had some Steppenwolf saved on my Spotify playlist. I had some Ted Nugent. Cat's Scratch Fever. Steppenwolf made a song about the Pusher. I don't know if I like that song, but now today it could be relevant to some. It's just, I don't know what he was talking about on that song though. Always try to have a good plug, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't got a good plug, you know, just try to have a good plug. Try to have a good hookup. Try to have hookups you can trust. Can't just trust any hookup. Can't just trust anybody. I thought the gray hairs would be coming in a lot faster. I think I did something right. Them gray hairs was coming in 2017. Yeah, that shrimp bouillon. Cause shrimp's from the crustaceans. Crustaceans got that zinc. That zinc help you not have gray hair no more. Shellfish. I've been craving shellfish. For real. I've been craving crabs, lobsters, shrimps with the heads on it. I don't like them pre-peeled, pre-cooked shrimp. No, I like the ones in the bag with the heads and all. And I've been craving crabs like a motherfucker. Like, damn, man, I want some crab. I done got hungry talking about it. How much is a lobster at the grocery store, y'all? Oh, I don't even want to ask y'all. Y'all probably from a different state where they have high inflation and shit. I don't like how they be comparing everything to California. Just because California got like the biggest economy. But they be wasting a lot of money. They talking about they wasting a lot of money on stuff. Make California great again, for real. That place got a lot of negative publicity from all the homeless encampments and stuff. Like, there was this crazy guy that threw poop at some dude on, like, he was taking a dump while standing up. It was some crazy guy. And he threw his poop on this dude's car because he was recording him. Because they say back in the old days, they used to have crazy houses, you know, insane asylums. And they haven't had those since like the 60s or something, from what I heard. And they'd be calling it an open air insane asylum. Because I guess they must have passed laws like back in the day, because they must have been calling it like inhumane or something. Because a lot of bad things probably happened to some crazy folks in there. They didn't want crazy folks to be getting tortured. You know, they used to make a lot. Like, I watched a lot of movies when I was younger, and like, I remember some movies where there was like, you know how they give the crazy folks some pills, so they gotta go to the, like, they go to the front, and get their pills in a cup and they stay doped up all day so they don't be too crazy. I don't know, I forgot which movie it was, but it was like the dude didn't want to take his pills no more. I forgot what movie it was. I don't think it was Powder. Man, that movie Powder was crazy. I watched that movie when I was like 10. There was a movie called Powder, and it was like some white dude, but he had like a genetic deformity that made him like whiter than an albino or something. Yeah, I remember a bunch of the movies. Sometimes I'll be wanting to buy them and just, just to have them. Should write them down before I forget. I swear I'm gonna heat up a Chef Boyardee or something. But it got a lot of sugar in it. I'm gonna have to brush my teeth right after. Born to be wild. Yo, when she was talking about jamming it, she was gonna go jam it. I wonder if she was talking about stuff in it. I was thinking about that while I was laying down a minute ago. What was she jamming? Was she jamming music? Oh, shit. Oh, man. Y'all ever see these women's live streams? It's always a dude flirting with them. I don't want this toe to heal. It's gonna be fucking hurting like that. I'm supposed to put pressure on it? Maybe I need to hold it. Yeah, I should hold it for like 20 minutes a day. This shit hurt, man. Damn, broke finger and broke toe. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all gotta take care of y'allself for real. Them injuries stay with you for years. Try not to think about it. Fucking walk on my tippy toes. Damn, tuna or chunky soup? Chunky soup. Oh, I got the plastic. Plastic bottom. Oh shit.
It's a revolutionary health monitoring system that checks your blood pressure, heart rate, oxygen saturation, and much more. And here's the best part. If you have Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. The Care Watch is only available through MedGuard Alert. Call us right now. We have monitoring programs starting as low as $1 a day. The call is free. It's free. Shipping is free. And no contract is required. Remember, with Medicaid, you may qualify to get your Care Watch for free. Call us to get your Care Watch right now.
2025. Onion. If you cut them off like this, they'll grow.
Red pepper.
You asked me to bring him in, you didn't say anything about Bobby.
I certainly didn't say anything about you telling me my business, Noble.
Sure, let's just talk to him inside, okay? What's going on? First your sister and now you?
Spoon go. Holy shit. It's over there. Chunky soup. Whoa, it's hot. It was already hot before I added a dash of red pepper. I still can't remember any good music videos. anymore. Lil Pump, ooh, ooh. Go to foxnews.shop to purchase. What the fuck is that? White mugs and a white hat. That hemp lung, real. Yo, I was thinking, I was like, why does it get stuck in the stomach? Is it like, are they trying to stop it from circulating throughout the body like real weed does? Cannabis. When I say real weed, I'm talking about cannabis. I respect cannabis so much because it helps people chill the fuck out. Mr. Mack used to say, take a chill pill. Up in the hallways, I'd be walking through the hallways of high school, and there was this teacher. I never had him as a teacher, but he'd be telling everybody, take a chill pill. Take a chill pill. And he was right. But it don't have to be a pill. It could be weed, cannabis. Like I said, some folks don't really like cannabis like that. But I do, because it helps me chill the fuck out. It helps stop me from complaining. Dude was making excuses like he don't want to be smoking weed no more because when he run out of weed, he snaps on people. No. It's just that you're out of weed, that's all. People that like cannabis, they're so comforted when they're on it. It's just when it runs out, it's like, like everything start coming back. All the stuff that's irritating. That's what I'm saying, like, don't go around raising hell because you don't know what folks is going through. Does Saudi Arabia make music videos? They seem to be like a global power. I did see a lot of that on CNN. They was traveling over there to Saudi Arabia, and they had music and night lights and everything. Like they're starting to open up a little bit. There was even women wearing real clothes, like dresses, provocative clothes. They're becoming a little bit more free. But the Europeans and the Native Americans, they always had women's rights. Like women, like it was 50-50 with the Druids. And the natives had a matriarchal system. Because, Christianity and Islam is all about patriarchy, where the man is, it's not 50-50. It's more like 70-30. I don't know how it is in Asia. The Celtics. Then you come to the realization from listening to all the techno that it sounds a lot like tribal music, where they're hitting the drum. Doom, 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 doom. Start going into a trance. Can't go into a trance without the drugs. I don't know. How did they go into a trance? I never really been into a trance unless it was drug fueled. Like hallucinogens. The natives over there in Europe, they used to, I don't know if they still do, but I was reading about that, that mushroom, Amanita muscaria, the one that looks like Super Mario mushroom. The natives would, let their women chew on it and then spit it out because they were spitting out the toxins on it. And then they would dry it out a little bit or eat it, like after their women had already chewed on it and spit it out. But they was drinking reindeer pee. I don't know if they was drinking reindeer pee or not. I don't know. The reindeers was eating a lot of them. Yeah, it's pretty gross. I don't know if that's true. That sounds disgusting. That's fucking gross. No, but I tried it one time. And I didn't dry it out. Like, I ate them, and then I like I got sick and threw up. But after I threw up, like everything had a golden aura, and I felt warm, and I felt like I was floating a little bit. Like I felt like I was only like, I was like, ooh, you know, like this is weird. Because I was walking in the woods and I saw a big Amanita muscara like this, and it caught my attention. I was like, damn, you know, I don't go walking in the woods that much. But I know when it's shroom season, when the weather is real humid, it's shroom season, especially after it rains. They sprout up within a few days. I used to go shrooming with some buddies. We used to get psilocybin mushrooms. We cooked them. And we drank the purple juice. You gotta make sure they're the right ones. They got the purple skirt. They're like buttermilk on top. Whenever you're holding them, that turns purple on your hands. And don't do too much, because it'll make a bad trip. Like a bad music video. But yeah, the come down was like everything started to look down, like everything was like looking like just kind of dreary. Maybe it was because I had stayed awake like a long time, because I had my friends stay the night with me, and then I had to take them back home. And on the ride back, like on the ride to take them home, like I could feel it like sweating out of my pores. It was weird. But yeah, while we was on it, we watched Super Troopers. We was smoking cigarettes in the dark, laughing and giggling, and I could see colors on the ceiling. It was completely dark, but I could see like a wave. It was like waving like this. And it was like a rainbow color, but it was going in a spiral, like real slow. And then I turned the light on, and like one of my friends had cigarette ashes. Like it was cigarette ashes all over us. I think that's why he told me he loved me. When I went back and seen one of them when I was 28, he told me he loved me. But you know, just you get on that meth and then start making. Well, I was on alcohol. It's just I didn't want meth, but we ended up with meth. Yeah, that was back in 2014. That was the last time I really did meth. You know, I really don't be going out and buying meth like that. If y'all do, you know, I mean, good for you, you know. It's just, it's not addicting. It's not addicting to me. Cocaine was more addicting. It felt like cocaine was more addicting. But they say that smart people like drugs. Like smarter people are more interested in drugs. I heard that the other day, and I believe it. It's just that folks don't be talking about it, you know. But yeah, that's why I appreciate that guy that wrote that book, Drugs Are for Grown-Ups. I really respect what he did. He's like a doctor. He got dreadlocks. I think his name is Carl Hart or something like that. But it's a book called Drugs for Grown-Ups. Because he thought that MDMA was like meth. And then he tried it and he realized that it ain't. It's so much more. It's an empathogen. It ain't just a upper. And then what an empathogen means is that you actually feel empathy. You actually feel love and want to forgive. You want to forgive everyone. It's about forgiveness. That drug, it helps you forgive everyone. And you get all sentimental and stuff. Like, I don't know, I guess that's why Alexander Shogun's woman was crying on it. You know, she might be dead now. They got really old. But yeah, there for a while I wanted to buy Pikal and Tikal, the books that Shogun wrote, or people call him Sasha, but it's Tikal and Pikal. Like, I really wanted to buy those books. She wrote some books. She was a therapist. I think I could have been a therapist. You know, like a psychologist. I definitely have the logic. Like, the logic is there. The spatial awareness and, you know, just people. The way I perceive people in general, like, you know, that's what makes a good psychologist or therapist, especially having empathy. Like, if you have sympathy for people, for what they've been through, you can put yourself in their shoes. That's, you know, that's what it takes to be a good therapist or psychologist, whatever. They're really popular on YouTube. You know, they're making that side hustle on YouTube for real. But man, I was so stupid to take my shoes off that day. Come up in here holding the phone and then BAM! Fucking stubbed my toe and that bitch is broke. I thought about going back and saving the clip, but I mean, I'm in so much pain, I don't want that. I don't want to see that. Well, I had a few viewers dip in and dip out, so it ain't completely shadow banned. I did see this chick that I'm subscribed to. She was training her dog, like puppy training, and she was live streaming for like an hour and something, and she got 4,000 views. And if that's really only $4, that kind of sucks. Like, man, people really don't start making money until they have thousands and thousands of subscribers. This chick was in a live stream today. She said that she made $2,000 off a YouTube short that had 10 million views. I kind of believe that. I don't know, but one time I saw this dude's video. He said he got 1 million views for his short, and he showed how much he got paid for it. It was like $1.50. Oh, that tasted like a hair. I just smoked a hair. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give me a girlfriend for real. I don't make no damn sense. I'm gonna probably get off YouTube too. I don't know. I might have my girlfriend on live stream with me or something. Knowing these days, I'll probably meet a chick and she'd be a YouTuber, but like not really giving a shit about it. Tobacco. If you smoke tobacco out of a pipe, it conserves it. I kind of want a wooden pipe. I've been wanting a wooden pipe for a long time, actually. One of them old school pipes. Folks used to smoke out of pipes a lot, like back in the before like the 50s and stuff. Yeah, but I already got a buzz. You know, I don't have to smoke the whole cigarette. You just take a couple hits out of a pipe without the filter. But them last couple of hits are harsh as fuck. It's best to just dump it out. That Matthew Lesko. What if I took his advice and I tried and like somebody gave me like $10,000? That's what that dude be saying, man. Rich folks just want to give away money. They just don't know who to give it to. My pride gets in the way. Javier Milei faces impeachment calls over crypto crash. Somebody sold all their crypto. You know, it's just like a pyramid scheme. Whoever owns the most makes the most, and then when they choose to sell it, the whole price goes down. They call it pump and dump. They do it over and over again, and they get richer and richer. Classic. That would be on my guilty conscience. You don't know who's losing.
Just last week, a trans migrant from Colombia was arrested in New York City for raping a 14-year-old boy in a bathroom. Nicole Suarez was already wanted by ICE and authorities in Jersey and Massachusetts, where a federal law enforcement source tells us she was busted last June for armed robbery, prostitution, and assault with a deadly weapon. Trump's cracking down on illegal across the board. The CIA is going to take on a bigger, more aggressive role in tackling the Mexican cartels. But let's not pretend that the CIA doesn't know what the drug lords are up to. They've had their hands in the cartel honeypot one way or another for a long time. The administration's also a brand new ad.
That's corruption.
Warning migrants that they mean business. Watch.
President Trump has a clear message for those that are in our country illegally.
Leave now. If you don't, we will find you and we will deport you. You will never return. For too long, weak politicians left our borders wide open. They flooded our communities with drugs, human trafficking, and violent criminals. They put American lives at risk. Well, those days are over. If you leave now, you may have an opportunity to return and enjoy our freedom and live the American dream. But understand this. Under President Trump, America's borders are closed to lawbreakers. Follow the law and you'll find opportunity. Break it and you'll find consequences.
Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem joins me now. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Jesse. Thanks for having me on tonight, and thank you for previewing that ad. Those ads will be running not only in the country but also internationally, all around the world, telling people that we are a nation of laws. Don't come to America if you plan to break our laws and if you don't plan to come legally.
What kind of evidence are you seeing so far that these caravans have stopped, these people are self-deporting, and this thing's kicked into high gear?
Yeah, it's been incredible to see the numbers trickle down almost to zero. We are talking less than a couple of hundred of people that we're encountering a day, when it was literally over 10, 11,000 under Joe Biden. So it's been remarkable just what President Trump has been able to accomplish in these first few weeks of his administration. And remember, Jesse, one of the things that a lot of those news reporters don't want to talk about is the fact that President Trump doesn't have all of his people in place yet today. He doesn't have all of his team leading all of these agencies. He needs to get them confirmed and in place so that they can be a part of the solution. But seeing that flow slow down has been incredible. And the message that we're sending to the rest of the world through these commercials and through this marketing campaign is, don't come here. We don't want illegals. We don't want criminals. That America is a place where you come to pursue the American dream, and that this president will always put Americans first.
How uncooperative have some of these Democrat jurisdictions been? And how much of an obstacle is that to your administration, to the president's administration, to continuing to deport all of these criminals?
They've been big obstacles in some areas. These sanctuary cities, sanctuary counties are a
Gross.
struggle. That's why I'm excited to have Katie and the Department of Justice on board and use every authority that we have and work together to make sure that we're prosecuting everybody to the fullest extent of the law that we can, and making sure that we're taking care of those criminal aliens. Did you know 50% of women are struggling with hair damage, just like I was? Pantene Miracle Rescue Deep Conditioner with Melting Pro V Pearls. Locks in moisture to repair 6 months of damage for resilient.
All right, y'all. I'm about to go watch some music videos. I'll holla at y'all later.
Were your supplements developed by amateurs or pros? Doctors Preferred supplements are doctor developed using clinically validated ingredients and triple tested for purity and potency.
Look for clinical grade berberine and other Doctors Preferred products in stores near you.
I was out on a delivery, but I came across a snake, a rattler. FedEx